Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to the new summary of the day video. It's been a while, like always. I'm not recording so much materials because I think that a lot of knowledge is already recorded, but I also think it's fair to be active from time to time, especially for new members. To not show just a few examples, but maybe once or two times a week, something more. I would love to thank you at first for Christoph and also Alex for taking your time and trying to check where we could find the entry, what was possible, where to set TP, where not. And yeah, I also want to talk a bit about OHLC gaps and maybe it depends how the price will move. Maybe also about the theory about this 40 pips moves. But I'm still testing this, still not sure. But I will maybe today show you at the end something about this. Okay, let's zoom out just to analyze why yesterday the main bias should be long. Yes, to look for buys. Here, this is the Friday's price action. Yeah. We can see that exactly here, price failed to go lower. Maybe even here is also that they tried but couldn't get so much power to go lower. Even if on high time frames, like H4, the price was printing bearish, there's still a lot of room downside with key levels to go really there. But what I like, that the price on Friday left here demand zone. Yes, just in the end of New York session, as a confirmation that they don't want to go deeper. So here we have huge demand. I will mark this, why not? Okay, yeah. The demand zone. Here on Monday, price wasn't moving nicely. I was really positively surprised that the London took a sell and they just went off. It was one big move, but it all, even from the market opening at time in Asian session, we got here support, beautiful support right above the demand zone. So when yesterday the Frankie move broke this support and also reached finally the demand and started to rejecting, also broke the last supply as a confirmation of liquidity grab. The main idea was to really to be focused only on buy setups. So let's zoom in a bit where we are. This is Monday. Okay, here. After breaking this last supply and this bearish imbalance, for me it was really the sign that the Frankfurt is preparing to buy, and it's just a matter of time what the London traders would love to do. Here I found the very small delta zone. You can see here all the time the delta was positive, and on this one candle at 940 was negative. So here was our fresh made demand. So based on this concept, I love to be focused more on the recent zones, the fresh ones. Yeah, I know that here was supply, but for some reason here was created a fresh demand which broke that zone. Yes, so fresh demand means that now buyers have something to say. This is how I understand this. So where it was here, yeah, we have some delta, not so beautiful big like I would love to see, but still that demand broke supply, and this is the zone. What London did, yeah, so if our idea, the bias is bullish because of market structure, because of Friday's move, because of support on Monday and liquidity grab here, yes, and breaking the supply, I don't want to look for any sell. My bias is just one, without guessing. I want to only buy. And what happened 10 minutes after London? We have a negative delta on the week. I mentioned on the library channel, or also on announcements channel, that I love to see highly negative delta when I'm looking for a buy and highly positive delta when I'm looking for a sell. This maybe looks a bit confusing. Yeah, this is not so highly negative, but compared to other deltas, this cluster is amazing. Yeah, and it's also just below the point of control, and the price went bullish. So the closure of this candle could be really good logical entry. And take a look on the price action. Here that supply filled that previous imbalance, but the higher one, bigger one, was still untouched. Yeah, it's just created here the high, so there was high probability to reach that area, and that was a 22 pips move. With the stop loss below, it could be 1 to the 4. Just it was a one big mess. It's very hard to mentally, yes, very hard to hold such a trade. But all the logic was here for me, and it was typical behavior. Yeah, the London manipulation. They sold for a buy. London a lot of time like to do reversals, so that's why since couple of weeks I am trading only on M5. I stopped using M1, so please, new members, don't be confused. This is just based on my experience and my own patience. I'm more confident when I'm waiting for the candle closure on M5, because I believe that if some move want to happen, it will happen anyway. So the time frame doesn't matter. The M5 candles are not that big to really get any fear of missed opportunity to really got manipulated. So that was the first entry with all the logic, and then was second. I didn't took this, but Stacks took that one entry and closed it a few minutes after entry, even if the price continued the move. Take a look here. We got, as expected, the break of supply with potential TP at this imbalance at 0.28, and it's not the typical delta zone. Yes, to be honest, we were looking with Stacks what the hell is happening on the footprint delta, because it was here. Yeah, price went out of this range, broke the London manipulation candle, and started to range again. And take a look on this 11:15 candle at this negative delta, highly negative delta, very good one. So with these beliefs, these were potentially filled by limit orders, yes, on this week. Yeah, so candle closed here, yeah, 10:10, then went down to retest, activated limit orders, which were set probably at the closure of this candle, so very fresh one, and candle closed up. So Stacks entered here at the closure of this candle, but closed it right after, yeah, 5 minutes later, because of this cluster. So no hope, yes. That happened, yeah, on this supply. So it was for us logical closure, manual closure, because maybe this supply would love to hold the price with that imbalance. So that was very short-term entry, but I would only like to show you what is highly negative delta. Yeah, so even if that wasn't the delta zone, but when we see something like this, it's like I mentioned a few times, try to analyze what is happening, what could be the reason of this, even if we don't have a zone. Yes, so it was retesting the broken supply. Very aggressive entry, but when you see something like this, it was for us obvious, yes, to enter. such a negative delta. Even the next candle also, yes, the rejections. It was like, wow, maybe this range is because after closure of every single candle, yes, they put another limit orders. So for example, here was the closure of the bullish candle, price came back with wick to enter, to fill the fresh buy limit orders, candle closed here, and then the even more late buyers would also love to join the market, to fill their orders. Yes, this is what I believe, and I mentioned this maybe in the last bigger post on announcements channel, that I understand the market that it is more moved by limit orders. Yes, that's why we have the bookmap, the depth of market tool. That this is moving the chart. The limit orders which are attracting the price like a magnet. This is of course just my own understanding, which helps me to read the footprint. So first of all, the limit orders, and only then when prices, when someone decided about some direction, then we see the live orders. Yes, so for example, on the week, on the bid side, we see buy limit orders, and then on the next candles on the ask side, we could see the buy live orders. I hope that is not so complicated. This is how I read it, and really I changed my style to only analyze the absorptions. So this is about yesterday. For me, the correct entry was 10 minutes after London, right to this imbalance. Okay, so what about today? I want to make some markups on M15. Yeah, this is still the same time frame I like to analyze the charts. So what we have here, that looks with this huge leg out like a solid demand zone. Even with the market profiles, it confirmed how big volume was here to break that high. Okay, so here was the demand, and I would also love to mark the volume spike. Yeah, volume spike is the largest volume in the zone, or just level. And I marked also this val, yes, value area low. Okay, so my markups for today were very simple. Let's move this back to the M5. Yeah. So what happened during Asian session? Yes, this is about finding the bias. The Asian session failed to go higher and to break the yesterday's high. And it's a beautiful example of buy for a sell. Take a look on this delta here. Such a shift on delta. And they just bought for a huge sell. So that could be the first idea what to look for. Of course, yeah, it could be good to mark this as a supply. Yeah, so my bias was the first view. Yeah, I want to join the sellers. Then here comes the new topic, the OHLC gaps. So I don't like to have opened too many tabs. I just used the normal. Here I have the footprint with bid and ask. Here it's complicated, but I have the retail chart with EMAs. I like to see what they are probably looking for to even get better confirmation for me to do opposite. But about this maybe we can talk way later when I will see better setups. Yes, shared on the chat room. And another one is footprint delta. So with OHLC chart, it could be the tab number 5. I have not so many screens, and I like to watch only analyze usually this three, yes, bid ask, delta, and my main candlestick chart. So OHLC shows a lot of gaps, but I found, which also Martin found as a homework, very good job, that the best gaps from OHLC chart we can also find on the footprint chart. It is when the two candles touch the other one by the corner only. Yes, it is not happening that often, usually 1 or 2 times a day, but these are very, very powerful gaps. I will mark this as 2 lines, yeah, because between this was a gap. So what happened later? When Frankfurt opened, it broke that gap. Yes, you can see this beautiful break of the gap, and when Frankfurt traders try to retest this, take a look what happened on retest of this broken gap. Highly positive delta, and the reaction was beautiful. Yes, price still continued the move, the intention. So for me that was the second great confirmation what to look for. Really, these gaps helped me a lot to find the buyers. Yes, I'm waiting for retest or retest after break of this gap. All depends on the candles. Yeah, so do not just jump as a buy, because here was no confirmation to take a buy, not highly negative delta. But even before, yeah, the Frankfurt, the gap was broken anyway. So that was amazing. Half hour after Frankfurt opened, this is what I'm looking for. This was clean absorption, highly positive delta on the wick, and price started to fall down. I am now trading only not yet. I'm trading now only the London session, because on Frankfurt we have just 1 hour to find the bias and to find the TP. So whole setup need to appear in the 1 hour, because the pre-London time can also bring some manipulations. Very often London changes the direction, so it's for me a very short time window to look for a trade. So I prefer to have this 1 hour more for myself, and just to wait with patience for bigger volume for London. Good. So we have the bias, and what London did. This is the London candle. Yes, 10 a.m. It was the big break of the key level, and even later the demand was taken. And it is, guys, very, very important to always wait for the candle closure, because the London candle, let's find this on here, the London candle here, believe me, I was watching this live, there was highly negative delta, and for a while price was here on top of this candle. It came back. It was like first 2 or even 3 minutes of London, price was here back again, so it looked like already filled by limit orders from demand, yes, from our zone. Yeah, because here was the wick and price spent some time here above. Always wait for a candle closure on this M5. It will help you with not taking trades too early. So that's why I stopped watching M1, because I started to make some mistakes. Even with few years of experience, I observed that I started to become too fast. So always wait to the closure, because it was buyer's trap. It was beautiful. It was like obvious, yes, that from such a big demand, the London would love to go maybe to this Asian high or Asian supply. Do not make mistakes like this. Waiting for a candle closure is really, really safe. So yeah, we had break of the zone, and to be honest, today I took 1 loss and then I recovered and took 1 win. The loss was very small because I used the mental stop loss. I entered here on this one candle, 10.15, because for me it was like going up, filling sell limit orders right after London, and I read this as a buy demand. I will show you this also on the footprint, where we have our 10-15. Oh yeah, it was this one candle. Yeah, so we had break of the zone after London. It took over 10 minutes and then price came back. So for me, this was highly positive delta. So I was, oh yeah, I will join early, yes, just after 15 minutes to get a very good trade. My TP was set above the potentially broken demand, but the mental right above this week. Because if price want to go bullish, and my decision why I joined the market was based on this, on what I seen, that would be just, sorry for a word, but that would be stupidness of being naive to hold the trade if candle, the important candle for you is broken, yes? If I found here limit, sell limit orders and the price is above, why to hold the price? Yes, why to hold the trade? So I closed it. But if I would have still my stop loss, I would be still in profits, yes, and didn't lose nothing. But this is making me safe. It took me really almost 5 years to learn how to cut losses early. I lost 0.5%, not 1. It's for me good, yes. Even if the move continued, yes, I was just scared. Why to hold if my initial candle is taken? So I was looking for any explanation why I read incorrectly this limit orders. And I looked on the left, yes, how messy move was yesterday. There were two imbalances. Yeah, the 19 and 16, both worth together over £2 million by pressure. So I understood that maybe they need more orders, heavier orders, to have enough power really to go back to break everything of what happened here. So nothing bad, yes, I lost. So I was reading the next candle which kicked me out. Take a look on these orders. Wow, what happened here on top? 121. Price. Oh, sorry, need to drink something. Okay. Price just reached the point of control from London candle, the heaviest orders. That could be also another second buyer's trap. Yeah, because if someone lost on the sell because jumped too early, or lost on the buy because also jumped too early, that could be read as a, oh wow, the buyers joined already. But here we have point of control. And what happened here? Big orders, big order on top, and price started to come back. It's all about the patience. So we were once again below this volume spike inside the zone. So such a manipulation. Yeah, that's why it is beautiful to have access to the footprint chart. And I made a re-entry with same entry as Alex shared on the chat room. Very good reading of footprint, Alex. Glad to see that someone shared his trade today. So that was this one candle. Yeah, so when price once again broke the zone, I was waiting to see, with maybe some hope, another limit orders filled. And that was this one candle, 1040. Yeah, we have here another point of control, which confirmed that price is going deeper. So let's mark this. Just tapped this one. Also tapped this 121 delta, the highest orders. Yes, we rejected. Highly positive delta on the week. So for me it was here the sell limit orders activity. So based on this, I was confident enough to jump and continue the the sell intention. Beautiful move right to the key level. We took this trade together with stocks. He closed it on the key level. I was more maybe naive or maybe greedy and wanted to continue this to area where all began yesterday, to this. Yes, he was the activation of the buy limit orders yesterday when all the move happened this 1 week. Yeah, so even could be marked like this. That was my main TP. And it's really very emotional. Yeah, like when half hour after the trade, your friend which we are trading with is happy with profits and you see the pullback. It's very emotional. But I believe somehow that the price really want to go here, but it was very, very messy area. I should also, as I try to teach you, to use the safest, closest TP. So that was for not big move, yes, like 12 pips, but very logical trade, very logical setup. I think that the most biggest difficulty was this mass. It was compressing, and after compression it didn't reverse, it continued the move. So very, very big buyers activity. And okay, then price reversed again. So I was, yeah, we are going to my TP. Then second reversal, and I want to show you why I was holding. Yeah, so still reading the delta live is the key. Why I was holding these two pullbacks. Take a look, guys, on here. Yeah, I was very close to cut this trade in profits after closure of this candle. Yes, I found positive delta, could be called as a highly positive, but I waited. What can happen? Yeah, in the worst scenario, I would be maybe break even or 1 hour. But here, this negative candle, bearish candle, also had highly positive delta on the wick this time, and price started to go down. Another one, yes, 81 on the wick, rejection wicks to the upside. So it gave me really the hope this time that this is another sell limit orders area. So I held the price and I was very happy after this candle. It was very close to my TP. And then again, push up with highly positive delta on the wick. Not big wick, it's not a rejection candle. But I have read this as a this sellers area. Yeah, because the biggest clusters were on the wicks. So I still continued, and after the third try I closed manually my position because I found another level here. Yeah, this is the London opening candle from yesterday. Price broke this, came back, so I lost any trust that this will go deeper and deeper and deeper. 3 times tried, came back again above both levels. So I closed my trade manually, and it was a good idea. So I earned just a bit more than stocks, but I was 1 hour longer in this trade. It wasn't worth. It wasn't worth this managing. I am a scalper, so I believe on catching the momentum. Fast trades without pullbacks, and here happened 2 pullbacks. I don't like this. Yes, but reading the footprint helped me with holding this trade. Not that easy. Need of course some experience, as everyone loves to say. Yes, it's beautiful explanation. Oh, no worries that you are losing. You need experience, and everything comes with time. But that's the truth. Yeah, haters love to hate. They love this as educators' explanations, but I was looking at this for months, yes, to start be focused on delta, and I'm still doing mistakes. Like today I lost half hour and then earned 2 hour after some stress, and I'm still just one and a half hour up today. It's not bad because I'm still growing my account, so I'm still happy. The reading of the footprint is important to not have any hope. Okay, and the last thing, as I said in the beginning of the day of this video, is I will try to show you what I meant about the 40 pips moves. But today it didn't play unfortunately, but in the past 2.5 weeks, only on Monday it didn't work, maybe because of bank holiday, or maybe it's, as I said, maybe just a coincidence, stupid coincidence that price is moving like it's moving. My belief is that when we can see the main manipulation or main absorption, so when the really true orders got filled, that the price can move for 40 pips when this order got filled. So not from the beginning of Frankfurt or London, but from the main absorption. Once again, when the move and direction was confirmed. It's just to show you, don't trust this. I'm still working on this. To be honest, this is helping me to find if I am not too late to join the market, because I can see from my imagination some potential TP when the one session move can be closed, yes, because on footprint chart we see only executed orders or filled orders, yeah, there's limit orders and live orders. We don't see when they close their positions. So that's why I found something without confirmation. I will still call this coincidence, because it's just a theory. So let's mark the 40 pips box. Oh, very tight. If the move was confirmed here, yeah, on the beginning of London session, on the week, yeah, there was the last buy orders, I have something like this. So it's very important to check if this move could be closed with some logic, if this could really be the TP. So yesterday it could be logical TP for buyers, because it could be just taking the Asian high for a sell. Yeah, so it was very possible. That was even on this no, sorry, it's not that line, but okay, the what is nearest, the closest to the on the left side. Yeah, so it could be logical to just see the taking of this high for a sell. That could be my first initial idea. Yeah, so that really they could go 40 pips. When the move was confirmed today, I was honestly checking in the past 2.5 weeks only London move, so it happened here, but it didn't play out. I will show you from here. Yes, here were the last London orders filled. So I wanted to sell. I was selling, very good, and just to check if that could be logical TP. Could be, yes. It was the broken 16-0 bearish imbalance. Maybe looks good. Yes, maybe the price will still go here. I don't know. But if we would measure when this happened on the pre-London time, yes, here were in this week were the biggest orders today. I cannot. The price came here, maybe not perfectly, but here was the London demand from yesterday. Yeah, so I just need to check, because all the time I was only looking for a highest or lowest London orders, but maybe I should check also the biggest one. So even from pre-London or Frankfurt, not from Asian session. I like the Europe sessions only. But let's see. Yeah, maybe the price will go deeper. I really don't know. This is just theory, and as I said, it helps me to see where potentially the price can move. It's still 40 pips, yes. So if I would measure the Frankfurt candles, the Frankfurt or the pre-London move, and I was jumping somewhere here, that could be really safe TP, yes, because it was with logic. Here on the London session where the very, very big orders got filled. Yeah, this is maybe coincidence, yeah. Anyway, we can see the moves like 100 pips a day, 150 pips to 200 pips. It helps my mind to see where potentially maybe the price will really finish the order. Yeah, what was mainly activated. Because, as I said, we don't see the TPs, we see only entries. We see only where the order got filled, was activated, executed. So this is just what I found. I like this, really. I like the idea. I will check this really more if also the Frankfurt main absorption should be measured rather than the London absorption. But I checked 2.5 weeks, and all these 40 pips TPs were logical. Of course, today I wouldn't hold the price so long if I would measure only the London move. Yeah, I close it manually anyway. And this is it. Really, guys, try to please be active on the chat, because the delta is for me the most logical way of trading right now, because I waited too much time for retests, which didn't happen when I was looking for retests of imbalance or something like this. So I found that this is really logical, because the absorption is also a retest. Yes, here we have demand. We had demand. Price came back, retested that zone, and confirmed that on this week are limit orders. And yeah, I'm sometimes still using also this old techniques, but they are all working. It's not that I found something by coincidence. When I'm sharing something with you, this is because it's tested multiple times, multiple days, and I have enough data to be ready to share something with you. But this is just funny thing, this 40 pips gimmick, but it really helped me. I can know if I am not too late to join some trade. Okay, that's it. Yesterday good setups, today one loss, but recovered with profits. I hope that this explanation is clean for you. I'm really trying to use correct words. I'm still learning English. It's endless process. Yeah, if you have questions, guys, about these 2 days, please let me know. I will really check if the price can go here to this imbalance, because my London theory would be nice. Yeah, but everything can happen. Everything. It was very big mass yesterday on here. Even on high time frames, this is clean demand. Beautiful break of everything. Nice sell for a buy. Price already reached this here, but I didn't found highly negative delta on the wicks to be sure, or as a confirmation that really we are buying. That's just me. I have unique understanding of footprint. Not so many people read data horizontally. All of courses, or most of the courses, even from the professional companies, are reading footprint horizontal, diagonally. I like this because delta is calculated horizontally, volume is calculated horizontally, POC, daily POC, everything is calculated horizontally. So I also like to use imbalances that way. It's my only one confirmation, and it's working for me. Okay, guys, it's 40 minutes video, a bit longer than I expected. I thought it could be 15-20 minutes, and that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and be safe. NFP week. Tomorrow could be the last safe day for trading, and then Friday my advice would be to leave this day and start the weekend earlier. Bye bye, guys.